now you can all just have a seat, is what I would have said if any of my audience actually gave me a standing ovation. That's okay. And to think I warmed up all their seats for them. It's true, before you guys got here, I sat on each and every chair and I lightly farted on them. Now, if you guys haven't been to or heard of Junket Jam Live before, don't worry, no one else has either, okay? But this is public access television. There's a very good possibility you will not see me at next year's Emmys. Hosting a show on public access is like having a college degree from Trump University. Everyone you know feels incredibly sorry for you. Every time I tell someone I host a public access show, they immediately offer me an air mattress to sleep on in their house. Now, though I personally think that my show is Netflix worthy, it doesn't help that the show right after this one is about an elderly woman who spent an entire hour trying to open a can of cat food. It's true, it's very entertaining. And she doesn't even own any cats, nor a can opener. But she does have a life alert. I know that because in last week's episode, she fell down a flight of stairs. Those stairs. Now, the ambulance never came to get her, but at least she died doing what she loved. Skateboarding. Now, I'm actually very grateful for this opportunity and to have the support from my very loving, very adoring husband, who's here. Hey, husband. Hello. Yes. Thank you, husband. And to think, after all these years, he has grown tired of me being at home alone, performing jokes for no one. But finally, we've made it to public access, where I could perform jokes for no one. My husband is amazing, though. He's also a performer, an actor, and dancer as well. So as you all know, we don't make any money on that side of the family either. Actually, we recently went back to school and graduated college together. Because as you know, a family that studies together builds debt together. To be honest, I graduated high school in 1999, which means it took me 19 years to obtain an associate's degree. That's as remarkable as becoming president with a discrepancy of 3 million votes. But I did graduate with honors, so obviously I went to community college. The most challenging thing about community college is finding a clean bathroom where you could do a number 2 in peace. Even still, I honestly couldn't have obtained a degree without my husband's help. I remember when we first got engaged, I got him a nice, shiny ring from Tiffany's. And to my friend Tiffany, if you're watching, yes, I'm the one who took it. Marriage, though, is a lot of work. It's not something you just rush into. Just ask my husband, he's still having second thoughts. We actually just celebrated our 4th anniversary in Puerto Rico. Yay. Now, if you guys haven't yet donated to the recovery efforts, I urge you to please just forget about it, all right? That was 11 months ago. You're as useless as the paper towels the White House donated. But my husband and I are very close. Sometimes we don't even go to sleep. We just stay up all night watching each other, knowing that the first person to fall asleep is the first person to lose that argument. Sometimes there's even yelling. I'm sorry, there's supposed to be a joke there somewhere. But it's hard to write one down when you're being yelled at. I mean, how can my husband reasonably expect me to continue to remember day after day that he has a peanut allergy? Oh, you like that one? He helped me write that joke just before he fell into a coma. Now, as a gay man, I have to say, sometimes I feel deeply ashamed that I have no idea what LGBTQIA means, right? Because if you're straight, you're lucky. You have one label, breeder. But we've got many labels to remember. There's twinks, dykes, queens, drags, femmes, butches, who's-its, what's-its, bears, otters, tops, bottoms, verses, purses, lipsticks, pigs, and daddies. And what do you straight folk have? Missionary. That's it. That's all you got. I can say this, though. As a gay man, we do have lots in common, especially with our beautiful straight female friends. For one, we all love men, which makes us all incredibly stupid. The difference, though, is that because I'm a man who loves another man, I'm labeled a sinner. I did seriously try at one point to pray the gay away. But, you know, Mariah Carey would just not stop making club remixes to all her songs. People justify casting us as sinners because of this biblical story about Sodom and Gomorrah. But I've looked into it, and I can assure you, I don't have either of those STDs. Now, have you guys gotten your HIV tests? Yeah. Negative?
Yeah.
Negative? Love it. A room full of show-offs over here. Now, another label given to us gay men is sodomite, which is a little presumptuous, right? Because, frankly, sodomite not want to have anal sex right now, right? He's tired. Just wait till tomorrow. Thank you. The point is, it's impossible for me and my husband to be sinners, right? Because we no longer have premarital sex. We now have postmarital sex at least 2 times a week. Unless we're on vacation, then we don't have to worry about what mom hears in the next room. We're honest. Don't judge us. Now, though we are married, my husband and I still practice safe sex, which is why we have sex in a safe. We know a branch manager over at Chase. Now, if it's okay with you all, I actually would like to talk a little bit about AIDS real quickly, because as a gay man, I feel like it's my duty to help spread AIDS. Awareness. Now, I know many people aren't comfortable talking about AIDS, right? But I feel like there are a lot of other things that are far more uncomfortable than AIDS, right? Like condoms. But I will just say this, just to put everyone's mind at ease, it's impossible to get AIDS from a mosquito. But if in fact you still want to have sex with one, just know you'll crush it. Okay? Now, Magic Johnson said it best. Just because you're straight doesn't mean you can't get AIDS. But if you have AIDS, there's a good chance you might have gay children. Now, I have it here somewhere. I wasn't wearing it here, but I do have an AIDS ribbon. Now, I know we all seen it before, but my AIDS ribbon here is not only representative of awareness, but awareness that is created through a fashion statement, right? Because we wear it on our clothes. Now, today's show is all about fashion, and as you can tell by my homeless gay man look in the future, I know nothing about fashion, and clearly, neither do any of my audience members. But our special guest today, fashion designer Renita Biddle, promises to help us all out. Hang around.